James. Welcome.
Thank you, James. What's on the agenda today?
A long one, sir. You meet an intern with Damien, then a long flight to Las Vegas.
Very good, James.
I suppose I can't expect you to use a car service, sir.
What would be the fun in that?
Very good, sir.
Farside offices. Set a state. The office is in the southeast corner of the main Bank and Trust building. From the main elevator, the corridor leads into all offices. There's a public restroom for all of the offices beyond there. The entrance is across from a handicap-accessible bathroom, and Shaggy's desk is here. Shaggy's desk is a wraparound desk, which sits with the entrance towards the door, and the occupant of the desk has a very stylish, it should have been opposite the desk, is a very stylish couch they get to sit in. Behind them are several cubicles, each of which has a public service project. Our stage design will not be this elaborate, obviously. There is no waiting room, but the stylish couch is there for people to sit in. All the occupants here have been redesigned with lazy boy seats. It is voted the most comfortable place to work in Portland for several years running. Nice for a grant service agency. So we got Shaggy Towers, also known as Sherry Towers. Who wants to read Shaggy? It's a small part. There you go, Shaggy.
Welcome, sir. Damien is already here.
I saw the van, Mrs. Towers.
He brought that creepy woman, Cleo, with him.
She isn't creepy. She is eclectic.
That's what you think. I still say creepy.
It's a free country.
Woof. They're in Damien's office.
Understood. Let me change and I'll be with them.
And at this point, the woman gets off the elevator. James pushes Mr. Hunt into his office. And as he does this, as if by some psychic knowledge, Cleo and Damien come out. Cleo, while we're going around, you want to run Cleo? It starts on the next page.
Start with death becoming. I tell you that word, the Hermione.
Yeah,
It's on the next page.
it's on the next page.
Cleo.
Death becoming, I tell you, is going to walk in the door.
And no one says she's creepy?
If you say so. Let's just hope it's not the new in town. Stepping off the elevator are Jaime Garcia and Ruth Shepard.
She be walking with the witch's son.
Damien knocks on Mr. Hunt's door. I don't have a knocking device here. Mr. Hunt has switched costumes into a red suit with a red tie and a blue undershirt. He is still sitting in the wheelchair, indicating that it's been about an hour. He's reading reports on an iPad.
Damien is our new intern here.
He is late.
There is no late. He is there.
Cleo says this so loud that Jaime hears her outside. When he comes in the door, he sees that she's pointing at the entrance where he is coming in. Scooby the dog barks.
Woof.
Are you Jaime Garcia? Jaime.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you know?
It's my job to know. Come in, sir. You're late. Jaime starts walking there. When he does, a woman comes in and starts screaming. And here's where we have Ruth Shepard, one of the more minor people of the piece. And, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Marlene.
Marlene, can you do Ruth?
Sure. And am I starting now?
Yes.
Okay. Where's John Hunt? I must speak with him.
Do you have an appointment?
Do you know who I am?
No, madam. I am sorry, I don't.
Jaime starts backing away, thinking she's some wacko. I have the intern.
We'll be taking him. His mother had the gift. He has it. He just doesn't know it yet.
Let's not hurry. We don't need another Frenchman. Jaime. Damien gives a hand gesture to follow him. Mr. Hunt wheels out. As he does, he sees Miss Shepherd.
Ruth Shepherd, we met in New York, we met at the New York fundraiser. You want to get some funding from us to search for some relic?
Noah's gone, Mr. Hunt. Homeland Security won't tell me anything. The State Department says there's no case. He's just up and left his site. They say he is with another woman. He would never be with another woman.
James sees to it, Mrs. Shepherd gets some tea. James see to it that Mrs. Shepherd gets some tea and something to eat. I'll make some calls and see what's going on with her husband.
I lost you. Very good, sir.
James steps out of the office and closes the door. When he does, we leave the scene awaiting theme music and giving credit to every actor, dude, producer, whatever. We won't have that. That shouldn't have been in there. Mr. Hunt is in his office, and it's an hour later, and it didn't take long to get Nicholas Kasparov on the phone. Nick is a former State Department official and a CIA operative who works with the EXO teams when it comes to highly secret and classified information. We haven't met the EXO team yet, but still. And I'll do Nick, just because. Mr. Hunt, always a pleasure.
Nicholas, I hope this is not a bad time.
If it was a bad time, someone less pleasant would be answering the phone.
I need information.
That's not how the arrangement works, usually. I give you what you need, not you asking me.
What I am asking for shouldn't be classified under any guidelines except personal.
Suppose it's okay. Who are you looking for?
Noah Shepherd, he's an archaeologist.
Yeah, guy looking for Noah's Ark. You really should watch the news more often.
I take it there's been some chatter then?
Oh, yeah. Guy leaves his wife for some Greek woman. She goes insane. It's been on most of the New York tabloids. And she doesn't accept the excuse that he just up and left her.
What does the State Department say?
Okay, look, Guy gets on a train in Istanbul. He takes notice with the embassy there that he'll be renouncing his citizenship. 5 days later, he did. Letter came from Budapest. There's an APB out on him. The USA revoked his passport, but I suspect he's got another one from a new country. These things take weeks. Of course it hit the tabloids last week. High society woman, husband leaves her. He sent the letter saying he didn't need the fortune anymore. She could have it all in the divorce.
I have the widow here. She's crying foul. Is there any chance of that?
Security shows a woman, European. She had a Greek passport. Maria Stepanos. My guess is they crossed over into Italy, caught a boat onto Ithaca. That's where her passport says she's from.
All right, whereabouts? What was there?
Who cares? It's just some rich bitch who can't take that her husband left her for another woman. We're not at war with Greece, after all. I can't think of one reason a terrorist or another nation would want the guy looking for Noah's Ark. Crazy guy with a crazy wife. I'd want a Greek woman too, if you ask me. Guy's just thinking with that thing between his legs.
Thanks for the info.
Hey, if you do chase him down, tell him he downgraded. Maria isn't the bombshell his wife Ruth is. I hope she's better in bed, or at least better in the head.
Send the wife in.
I should point out, he's supposed to end the call abruptly there.
Okay.
Okay, go next page. Between all the intros, it's kind of hard. One page back then. It's hard to follow the way it is. One there it is. Somewhere.
Very good, sir.
you
Just
don't really,
memorize that phrase.
You didn't tell me this was a scandal.
You mean the tabloids?
I mean your husband being with a Greek woman revoking his citizenship in Hungary.
I didn't think.
No, you did not. Apparently didn't, neither did the State Department. They think he's ran off and abandoned you, eloped with his alleged Greek woman.
You believe me then?
I didn't say that.
What then?
I think there's cause for concern. However, terrorism isn't part of the game. Does your husband have any enemies?
None that I know of. Rivals perhaps, but in his field, they don't kill each other for the glory. The only people he has ever had to worry about before now were the Kurdish people. He'd hire them as guards so as not to offend them.
Well, someone wanted him gone. He went a long way to make sure he would not be missed. We will see what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to send you to Barbara Walton. She's a psychologist.
I don't need pills. I need my husband.
That is why I'm sending you to a psychologist, just in case there is a more sinister, that this is more sinister than it seems. There are people who have no problem killing Americans, Greek or Turk. We'll find out who these people are.
Thank you, Mr. Hunt. I knew if anyone understood, you would.
Sherry, our secretary, can give you all the information. Please ask James to come in on the way out.
Ruth leaves. As she does, James does indeed come in.
You call, sir?
I'll be leaving soon. You still coming with me, I assume?
I am, sir.
I'll take the car service after all.
Very good choice, sir.
I'll have a lot of work to do between now and then. Would you have Damien come in here?
Yes, sir.
James leaves. A few seconds, which is really more like 5 minutes. Damien comes in. What is it, John? You never pull me out of an interview. I find it annoying. Well, Damien's intimidating to us. He's not to John Hunt.
We're sending the XO team to Budapest. Next flight, I assume that is. I want your people to put together a profile on this Shepard case. We're not going to get much info from the State Department.
I think I know the girl for that. Anything else?
Let's put off the interview of our new intern until the team is in the air. See what his gift really is.
He's learning to be a social worker. Did you know he was a ballerina? Why is it we always get the gay ones? For once, I'd like to have a hockey player.
Damien does not. Well, we are in a public service agency, not a sports team.
I knew you would not
No, I get that.
understand. Damien leaves, and Hunt's just shaking his head. James comes back in.
The car is waiting, sir.
I'm ready, James. I just have to get my pad.
And Hunt grabs his iPad. When he does, James pushes him out of the office as the scene ends.